Hey, this is Mr. Warden. This is PreAlgebra Do Now 30.2, and here we go with the video key. So if you have a 3, 4, 5 triangle being a Pythagorean, 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triple, how long will the hypotenuse be for a right triangle with legs, that's the short sides, 24 and 32? Well, 24 and 32 are 3 times 8 and 4 times 8, respectively. So the hypotenuse would end up being 5 times 8, so it would be 40. So we just skipped the whole process of squaring 24 and squaring 32. So we didn't have to do that. We would have ended up with a sum of 1,600. So that saved us a little bit of time. Would a triangle with sides 2, 9, and 11 be a right triangle? Well, let's test that out. 2 squared plus 9 squared. Does that equal, this is the question, does it equal 11 squared? Well, 11 squared is 121. Okay, and that'll be 4. 2 squared is 4. 9 squared will be 81. And 4 plus 81 is definitely not 121, it's 85. Okay, so that would be a big nope. No, it wouldn't. 2 squared plus 11 plus 9 squared, does not equal 11 squared. Okay, could that triangle with sides 2, 9, and 11 even be a triangle? In fact, no. We have a triangle with a side that's 11 units, badgers maybe. We have a side that's 2, and we have a side that's 9. Here's the problem. 2 and 9 is 11, so if I try to make a triangle, they're just going to lie flat on here. It's going to be a flat line. This is going to be a collapsing roof problem. So, no. Any two sides must have a sum that is larger than the third side. That is a general rule for triangles. This would be a collapsed roof. Okay, if we had a triangle, it was on the right triangle, and the hypotenuse was 2 units long, and one of the legs was 1 unit long, how long would the remaining leg be? Well, all we have to do is do the Pythagorean theorem sort of backwards. C squared minus A squared equals B squared. Okay, so C squared is going to be the long side. That'll be 2 squared. And A squared is going to be 1 squared. So that's going to be 4 minus 1. So 3 will be B squared. Okay, if 3 equals B squared, we can find out what B squared is by saying B squared equals 3. And then we get the square root of both sides. Now the square root of B squared is B, because square roots cancel out squares. And the square root of 3 is plus or minus the square root of 3, but we're only going to care about the positive version because we're looking at the side of a triangle. So not 1 unit, not 2 units, not 3 units, not the square root of 2 units, but the square root of 3 units. I hope that